Namaskar, I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session. You are watching our webinar series on AI tools in education on PM eVIDYA channels 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube handle NCERT official. Well, today the tool that we have taken up is Perplexity.AI and we will be giving you a demonstration of the tool and we'll talk about its relevance as well. If you wish to participate in the session with your questions, suggestions and feedback, you can also do that. Please take down our phone number, which is 8800444059. We also have a dedicated email ID for you, that is training.helpdesk@cit.nic.in, and you can always send us your questions on our live chat box, that is on our YouTube handle NCERT official. Now, we all know that when we talk about education, we know how digital scenario has changed it in a big manner. We have different AI tools through which we can make the concepts really interesting, and of course we can make them interactive, and it's easier for students to grasp them because there is animation, there is a gamification of concepts happening, so there is a very wide scope. Now, Perplexity.AI, it's an AI tool. How it functions, how it works, we will give you the complete demonstration, and for this we have invited our expert. We are joined by Mr. Pokuri Srinivasa Rao. Sir is school assistant from Zilla, Parishad High School, Nanginarapadu, Andhra Pradesh. Sir, namaskar and very warm welcome to the session.
Namaskar.
So, first of all, I want to ask you about the importance of using these AI tools, in today's educational scenario. If you can just brief us that what is the relevance and the tool that we are talking about today, Perplexity.AI, how it is relevant, it is meant for specific subjects, what all you can teach or you can demonstrate through this tool. So,
yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Good afternoon, India. So today, through NCERT channel, we are going to know about the Perplexity AI. Normally, for ICT, it took nearly 10 to 12 years to penetrate this technology into the teachers, students and all.
okay.
But nowadays, this AI, within 1 year, it penetrated. Especially this Perplexity AI, you all might be known that one Indian is also involved into that. It is exactly, trained the model that it's suitable for the education. So I have been using this, and you will be, find this how I have used, how it is useful in the ecosystem of education system.
Right, sir. We request you to kindly go ahead with your presentation and your demonstration. Whatever questions we will be receiving from our audiences or viewers, we will take them up in the end, sir. Please, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. So, viewers, today, of course, in the previous sessions and all, you might have known about the many of the tools related to AI, how they have used. So nowadays, as I earlier told that when the AI comes, many students and teachers, educators, and everyone is using AI. The simple thing that is that in our WhatsApp, we have Meta AI. The students and the teachers are asking many questions and it is giving this. So even we all know that OpenAI, ChatGPT we are using, but today especially this Perplexity AI is a tool which is available at www.perplexity.ai. This tool is a tool exactly suitable for the education ecosystem, education scenario. So since I have been using this one, so I will explain this how we can use it in our education system, and how we are using in classroom transaction, how we are using in lesson planning, how we are using in assessmenting the students, and how we are using of making educational games. So in this way my session entire will go.
Sure.
Now we'll see.
Yes, sir. Is it a tool that is available free of cost?
Yeah, ma'am, actually this is free of cost. Of course, it's a premium. Some features which are useful for the education system are free, but if it is more advanced, it's a pro system is there. And you might be knowing this tool that for certain SIMs, cell users, it is they gave 1 year subscription free.
Okay.
So, of course, but whatever it may be, the features which are free to use are very useful for education system.
Okay, sir.
Now coming for this session, I'll be telling about this Perplexity AI and what is the uniqueness of Perplexity. That also I'm going to tell you. What is the difference between LLMs, large language models, other which are available, and this one, and the features well, how we use in the ecosystem of education, and how it is useful in the teaching learning process, TLP. That will be and once again I'll tell you that not only for education purpose, we will use it for out of box utilization other than the education. So nowadays just education is not enough, so to have this out of box thinking, so what, how it is useful for us, that also I will discuss it. And simply I'll tell you how we can create a educational game. At the last I'll take this question and answers. Now coming for this Perplexity AI, just I'll take online just for this one. It's a contextual memory. So when you type something, it will remember you for a longer time. Whenever you ask next question, by taking the previous resources, it will understand your prompting or whatever you're asking and give you the answers. The second one is a real-time web search. So previous models which were available were, they have certain data, maybe available 22 or 23, and by using those neural network or whatever the network available to them defined, it will give the search. But whereas this Perplexity give you information up to now, means up to this moment, what is the data available, that from that entire data, it will give you the search. Third one is that it will give you citation. Citation means from where the source has been taken with reliability, not simply saying some statements and all. For every answer that it gives, it will cite. It will cite that quote and that this has been taken from this quote. This is taken from this source. That's how it tells us. And it has two. One is a quick search and pro search. Of course, pro search has many advantages, but the quick search, which is free, is very useful for ecosystem of education. Now, this is the interface of this Perplexity AI. So, for coming into this Perplexity AI, we just go on online. So, I am going to Google. I am asking. I'm just typing on the address even Perplexity. So then it will show the links. Just click on the upper one. So this is the interface of Perplexity. So it has, discovery features for you. What is there? And science and technology, finance, art and culture, sports and entertainment, whatnot. All information like other LLMs gives, but the thing what I told was up to that moment, what is the latest information that it gives us. And for spaces, sir, the space, what I tell you, that the other LLMs, so you have only one phase, like that in education you are using in education some other part. You may have two or more areas, like that you may be learning music, maybe you may be learning other technology based courses. So like that you have spaces. For each space it will give you space related information and all. And it has three main features, that is search, the second one is research, and third one is lab. So these three components, you all know that these three, lab and research and search, very very important in our education system. And other features also there. These all things, while we are talking it, will come to this one. So this is just a brief about the features that are available for the Perplexity Pro. Now coming for uniqueness, I already told you that uniqueness is that it's a search of synthesis, up to date, precise answers. It gives not a lengthy answers and all. It will give you precise answer. And then if you ask more, then it will give you further information on demand. So already told, it's a transparent, clickable resources for every response. Uh, so that you can rely on these answers, because if there is no source, just for take it granted, it won't give any answer. So it is interactive with the contextual understanding and memory of the previous queries that I have mentioned. So it has built-in models of LLMs like ChatGPT 4.1, Cloud 4.0. You can choose. Suppose if you have a specific trained, utilitarian value that consigned in your education system, you can go through that, switch to those things, and you can search for this one. So deep research, you can do the in the research model. We can have a lot of research. Of course, education is a system where lot researches takes place nowadays. In the schools education system, you can find lot of problems where you can have look into the other researches and find what are the results that we can use. So blend search engines with the AI assistant capabilities and optimize search for fact-based inquiries. So this is the uniqueness of this particular AI. Now coming for the previously I have explained that search, especially you all know that the Google is famous for its own search. Of course, it also has AI. So it has a AI powered answer with citation, drawing from the latest online sources, and in-depth research we can have a lot of papers it will cites, and you can take that, you can go through that. And it has a lab advantage tools, code visualization. So, for example, I'll tell you at the end that I have created some of the educational games by using the Perplexity. I also will tell you how these codes can be made and can be exported into HTML and involve those things into our classroom situation. Now, coming for our education and ecosystem. Since I'm a real-time practitioner of all these facilities, I have asked some of my students to go through that, and what I found is that it's a personalized learning. I already told that it will go through the your previous knowledge and previous queries, and based on that it will give you a suitable answer which suits to you. At the same time, it also will tell you that you are not capable of doing all these things. Since it is suggestible to have these type of tools to be learned. So what I found is that it's a personalized, not the group and all. Every individual who have the account of Google or whatever the account you have, you can have a personalized learning of these facilities. And the second one is for lesson preparation. As I'm a teacher, I have prepared many lessons for my classroom transaction, and not only that. What I have prepared lessons also uploaded there, and I checked what are the missing components in this lesson. And it also the amazing factor that what I found is that it suggests you classroom activities which suits to explain the concrete or abstract content that involves there, and assistance in research projects, and of course there is a lot research. And recently what I found is that in many of the schools, so after the COVID, the students become so aggressive. So many teachers are facing problem with that. So I did some research on this issue. I have used this Perplexity and gave some results of that. Of course, not only the things, and the teachers can explore many of the their problems that they have facing in their classroom transaction, not only subject specific, even for maths, science, social sciences, and languages. So you can see a lot of learning disabilities. You just type that learning disability to the this project of lab or researchers, this one, it will give a lot of suggestions and all. So we can say that it has a lot of knowledge and experience in having the research. This model very useful for that one. So now coming for use in the TLP, teaching learning process. So ecosystem, teaching learning process is very, very important. It also, become a discussion partner with us. So you just give a fluke, what shall I say, a discussion for them, and it will give you the relevant answers, so that teachers, the educators can go through that and can have. Even nowadays, what I found is that even students are, typing some lesson name and asking what could be the possible discussion points in the classroom. Then what is happening that it is giving, and the students are asking those discussion points in the classroom, making the classroom so lively. So one more difficulty is that sometimes that discussion may be over in the away from the textbooks. So even teachers are using those to have a relevant answers and all that for assignments. So we have formative in India, especially formative assessment and summative assessments. So formative assessments, they are the assessments while conducting the, uh, classroom. So just type. So this is the topic what I'm teaching in the classroom. Just give me 10 MCQs or some small questions. It will give you that. So just localize your context and take few of them and give assessment assignment to the students, so that their learning and the teaching process can be improved. And suppose if you're conducting one experiment given in the textbooks in the CBSE or NCERT book, so while performing the activity in your classroom, so just upload that PDF into this model and ask them what are the instructions that I can give while performing this activity. What are the things that I can bring out among the students. Even not only that, what I have done was there will be some CWSN students in your classroom. So for them also we can ask what could be the possible activities that I can do with them. There might be some blind people, some deaf people, crippled, whoever it may be. For them also you can use that. Even sometimes what I did was that, so there are some learning disabled students. So I just told them this model that this is what taught them, but few people have understood, but there were the people who answered up to that. So what could be the strategy that I can do that? Of course, I know that, but it gave more and more strategies that need to be implemented in the classroom. So that's that I felt that it is very, very useful for them. Now coming for a citation. Yeah, by exposing students to multiple perspectives and comprehensive research, Perplexity helps develop analytical skills and encourage questioning and cultivate evidence-based reasoning in the classroom activities. So these are all the things that we can do. Now, just one by one, I just take into the live of this context. Yeah. So now we are on Perplexity.AI. So in this one, here I can type some questions what I want to do that. For example, just
now you'll be taking us through the demonstration, right?
Yeah, I'm taking a demonstration, ma'am. So now what I want to do is that, so I'm asking this model to prepare a lesson plan for class 10 of CBSE syllabus on types of chemical equations with teacher activity and a small assessment for 45 minutes of the session. So I have the session for 45 minutes. So for the class CBSE 10, I'm taking the types of chemical equations. I want to have this lesson plan should be contains activities that are need to be executed. So let's see how this react into this one.
Okay. So we're getting all the options here.
Yeah. So we are getting options here. Yes, Mini.
And I think this is a wonderful tool to find relevant information and sources, right?
Yeah, ma'am. That's what you can see that in the previous in a browser
Mm-hmm.
here it gave the general form,
Okay.
example, observation changes. So these activities there in our textbook of CBSE.
Okay.
It took these things from directly from the textbook.
Hmm.
So since I told that it is from the CBSE or NCERT, this one, you can see that it has taken these sources like LN, Byju's and slides, whatever the freely available in our this one. So it made the lesson plan. So we all know that every lesson plan should have a learning objectives. It
Yes.
wrote the learning objectives and it gave the lesson layout, that introduction. Since I asked for the 45 minutes of the lesson, it gave 5 minutes for introduction, and for chemical reaction. So this is, since it is the body of the lesson, it took 25 minutes, and it has what is to be dealt, and for that what is the activity. I asked this model to have teacher activity for each type. So then it taught about the combination, decomposition. Of course, these are the part of this one. So and also it gave that encourage student to identify with observation, color change, gas evaluation, precipitation, all these things while performing this activity. What are the things you need to ask your students? And student engagement. I told so the student is the main part in the lesson. So then it will ask you write the balance of each equation, identify the type and observe the change, assessment, the formative assessment during the classes. What are the questions you have to ask the students? So this you can perform with an individual or as a group activity. You can give these questions group one, this question group two to this question, and like the 5 groups you make it and ask them to write their answers on a paper and submit to you, so that you will be knowing that what could be the effect of your teaching. And at the end we all will give you homework and extra practice. And also it gave some tips. So use real materials of safe virtual simulations for demonstration. What are the other things that I can use in my classroom transaction to make my session or the class be more live? And it also gave the answer key of that assessment. After that also you have to check whether they have written answers. So
Also, I think it
and it
helps
also
with fact checking and verification at the same time.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah, yes, yes. So not only that, it gave some related topic of that. So if you want to have connected topics, also it will give you. And that's what I told, the out of the box. Not only what you have confined to. So it will give you that relative that, because many of our students may be attending for NTSC exams or NMMS exams, or for aspirant for IITs. So for them these relative things will help them. So that's how these lesson planning. You just Vinay, I just typed what is required to me, and the everything has come into contact. Just I can copy this, put it in a Word document or whatever it may be. So I see in the previous days, if you want to have this type of lesson plan, nearly it takes nearly 1 day to have such a exclusive lesson plan for that. So this is how a lesson plan is prepared. So teachers who are watching this one, I request you that go through this Perplexity.AI and just type whatever topic you are teaching today or just going to have teaching tomorrow. You can have these to be perplexly use it, so that you can get benefit out of it. So nowadays what happening, we are multitasking. Another thing what I want to tell is that sometimes for a teacher maybe in a medical leave or on another leave, no teacher is available. So it is our responsibility to engage the students in a particular topic or the subject. So any teacher just can use this. And if you ask that, give me relative videos of explanation, it also will give you. So just exhibit it, and we can do justice as students. So that's how this is beneficial for our students. So next, what I want to take is that I want to have an assessment to be prepared. So next task is that I want to have, I'm prompting. I just already prompted. That's I just copied and giving. So prepare an assessment for 15 minutes on mathematics, topic average, weighted average, mixture allegation for class 8th. So I want to put a class test for the students on this particular topic for 15 marks. Now let us see what it will do for us.
And this is specifically meant for the students of class 10?
Yeah, it is. I just typed here, ma'am. I just want to just wait. I'm coming here.
And you can also set the duration for the
eighth.
assessment?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I typed for the 8th class.
8th class, okay.
So for 8th class, I want to have these 15 marks of assessment. So that I typed. So it took these sources, citation sources are available.
Okay.
So since I was asking for the 15 marks, so it gave this topic, section A, 2 into 3, 6 marks, and questions it gave, and section B, weighted average, 2 into 2, 4 marks. So like this, it gave, section C and D well, 2 marks, 3 marks together. So total marks, 15 marks, types, mix of calculations, reasoning and type of solving, answer key it gave, assessment, everything. I can say that with just on a click, I can say that these are all exactly mapped to the curriculum that we are using. Of course, I'm using for NCERT. Of course, in Andhra Pradesh, every school is using NCERT textbooks. That's why I'm using this prompting like that.
Okay.
Suppose, yes, ma'am, please.
So you can also decide the duration, by giving a relevant prompt. Okay.
Yeah. So suppose if I want to conduct this 15 marks of this assessment in 30 minutes, okay, just have, just prompt it. It will set those things. I can say that the weightage of the, timing or the cognitive power of the problems also good. But because I have tested many times and found myself that this is very, very useful for that. Just you on the live, we have seen that for 15 marks. So how in a particular topic it gave. It is not from the entire lesson. I have synthesized this. Just tell you. This is about the average, weighted average, and mixer allegation. So this is topic, subtopic, and subtopic. So on the particular those things, it gave separated for 3 marks, 2 marks, 2 marks together. Like that, it went for 15 marks, and it gave citation for all. So we need not to worry that it is whether the problems are right or wrong. Of course, we need to check about. Suppose if you have a specific, like that, you can ask them to give all the problems in a daily life situations, or you can use that give the problems related to Andhra Pradesh or Karnataka or Maharashtra, something like that. You can ask. It will give you the situations or the names concerned to them exactly suitable that particular topic.
So we can have the real world applications here.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, okay. True. Real world application, we can ask those things. So even one day, what I asked was that maintain ethics while giving the problem.
That's interesting.
So what? So what it was done, So normally there was a problem that a milk vendor brought 10 liters and added 10 liters of milk into that and sold for a particular price. So then it mentioned that it is a illegal practice. It should not. This problem should not be given. So that's how mathematics and ethics also connected. Then I was so wondered. Yeah, true. That is true.
Very
So
nice.
while creating the problems also, we need to sensitize the students that this is the right way. This is how.
True.
So more enlightenment. I found especially while doing this one. You and it also gave some related links related to the particular topic.
Right.
So now, yeah, ma'am. Third one, I want to have this is very, very useful for us. For Inspire Namak and for science exhibition, many of the students were worried about how to have a project for the science exhibition and what are the materials are to be searched. Just now, I am giving a prompt. Just now, typed it. I want to participate in a school science exhibition. I am studying class 9th. Give ideas to make project which are innovative and low cost material. So this is my requirement. It should be very innovative and low cost. It should be like that, it should not give very big projects like that using sensors or 3D machines and all. I want to have in a low cost this one. Let's check how it reflects into this. So physics and engineering projects, under that it gave some projects. We'll go through the latter. And for chemistry projects, it gives and biology and DIY water filter and bonus, very low cost. And here also it categorized very low cost, solar oven. And of course, you want to instruct the steps to be okay. So just go through these ideas, sir. These ideas were taken from, these are the citations. And here are some, so magnetic levitation display. So in that it gives small description. So use 2 strong magnets, even recycle from the old speakers, telling that no need of purchasing. Wow. Take it from the old speakers to create a floating effect using the repulsion, explain the principles of magnetism and how so maglev train works, the magnetic train, how it works. So I can say that it is also giving that. Take it from so old speakers. So there you can find out these magnetic and simple electric motor and balloon power car. So you can see that make a small car from the recycled plastic bottles, the straw and the bottom caps, and use balloon as a propellant to demonstrate Newton's law of action. So if you want to use this one, just copy it and just type here, then just explain that. Then it will give you a detailed explanation how to make it. Where to purchase also it will tell you. So just prompt that I'm in Visakhapatnam or wherever you are. Just tell them that what are the things that I can do with this one. So students are even teachers. So I request that to have variety models of ideas for your science exhibitions or any other reasons for your lab. And nowadays, you know that there are a lot of ATL labs, adult tinkering labs are there. To have, these are the materials that are available in my classroom or in the lab. So what products or what science project that I can use for innovatively and prompt it like that, it will give you many ideas. Of course, you might be using, but this Perplexity has a specific reason. What I'm telling is that it has research as well as the lab. So that's where it is specifically trained model, so that it is very, very confined to our classroom transaction and the school ecosystem. So that's where you can find out this biology. Just ask a science project, it will give physics, chemistry, biology, zoology, and other all these things it gave. And out of that, I already told you that it will give you related how can I create a simple low cost project and what involves ideas and make my science project. So these are the possible prompts that I can ask that. suppose you may not be in a position to ask a correct prompt to the students or to the LLM. So in such a way, it will give you how this can be used. So that's how we can do that. So now I'll show another model right now. So now I'm coming to my presentation. At the end, I'll go for creating a game also. So just now, we have discussed about the discussion, assignments, instructions, and the project, innovatively. So these things we can maybe ideally these words are being used, but if you prompt it well, or just I just tell you here we have a dictation. So suppose if you don't want to type or this one, just click on that. Your microphone will allow the microphone and ask your requirement. It will get typed over there, and a relative content will be displayed. So that's how. So some people may not be exactly right what is there in their mind, but they can talk. So for them also, this dictation.io, of course, dictation, there's a mic set where it will record your voice and type into text as well, and it will give you the matter for you right now. So like that, instructions and innovative things can be made now out of thinking box right now. I just told you that not only for um, uh, school ecosystem, nowadays students are expected to have brilliancy, to have this when AI comes, so I can say that conventional schooling system, conventional jobs are going to be vanished. So I can say that we need to be out of box of our jobs, out of box for our studies. If you're more intelligent and more innovative ideas, then only you can sustain into the system, in the ecosystem of the AI. That what I felt. So now what I want to show is that turning a maths problem into an image. So I just show you one concept where maths is being used uh, in a pictorial way. What I want to show is that here I'll show you. These are all prepared with the help of AI that I want to show you. So mathrebus.in is a website where it will give you problems into an image. You can see that this is a problem where AI turned this into image. So actually the problem is this: a man walks from a house to here at a particular speed and return back in a particular. The next day he went to another speed. What is the distance between them? So this where it speaks the maths into the picture. I can say that making them, drawing and visualizing takes a lot more time for us. But this type of mathematics thinking out of the box is possible when we are using innovative projects, innovative things in our this one. So not always it gives the same prompt or same answer. For previous history and all, it will generate what can I say? It will generate a simple image of the problem, and further you have to inquire into that. So what I do, I just ask this one, this problem. Okay. Turn this problem, just this problem, into an image. We'll see what it will do. So it just thinks about what is there in the problem and all. Of course, creating these images may not be exactly in a one time. It won't give. We have to train. So this is not what I am asking. So you can see that it is trying to give you an image. just you can see that this is house, this is office, this is 5 kilometers per hour, this 3 kilometers per hour. You can observe that this just simple thing. Um, uh, if I want to draw like this, it takes more time for me to understand the making them the problem into an image and making them to like that. So just exhibit this problem or the image problem. What can I say in front of the students? So then everything is available for you. They can easily understand. So uh, now what I want to do is that if you want to further improve this one, then you can tell, make some real time situations, make some caricatures to continue with this, so that people can see these pictures like this. This is how just want to say this type of pictures you can get that one. So just be patient. Had to have a patience, and prompt it like that. I want to have a scooter, and I want to have a house structure, office structure, and like that it will create images for you and give a beautiful image like this structure. So mathribus.in, I can say that this website is created by using the AI. It has been created. So now you can understand the power of uh, this Perplexity AI, where you can turn this entire many, give whatever the problem you want. So it will try to turn the problem into the image. I can say that turning the problem into image will make you the abstract into concrete. So there will be many. If you give a problem, word problem to them, students may not understand. Just show this image to them, so that they can, okay, so this is what they told, and it has been written in a word format. So like that students can understand. So now what I want to do is that I want to make a small game for you, educational game. So I have prompted, I'll explain you what I have prompted. Um, just I'll read out the what the prompt I have made. So create an interactive math game for sixth grade students to help them practice, recognize, and sorting even odd numbers. The game should be colorful, engaging, suitable for children of 11 to 12 years. Number should be fall from the top of the screen, and players should be dragged and shoot them into the two separate boxes labeled even and odd, and give instance feedback on each of the attempt, whether it is right or wrong, and keep a score, and add background music and whatever this one, and within the include of, and give HTML code. Okay. Now we'll see what it will think about that one. So now for making a game, we need to have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and all. Of course, a normal teacher may not, but a small technology people can easily do that. So what it is doing, just see this, it gave some HTML code. For a what can I say, a person who was did CSE or having a lot of knowledge in HTML, Java, or whatever it may be, he nearly take 1 month to 2 months to generate this type of code. It is still generating. That's what I say. So it give you for direct touch of mouth events, and bring the top, and functions, and for pointing movement and all. What is to be done? I can say that nearly it is 1,000 to 1,500 lines of code. Just it is created for you in a minutes. I can say that this has been created while the live is going on. Just uh, you know it gave. So what we do, is that just come see this code. Uh, no need of reading all these things. What we need to do that, copy this code. There is a button called copy. It is copied. Now take a notepad, paste this code into this and file, save as on my desktop. What I'm doing, a trial game .html. So just wait.
So we are left with
Yeah,
only
please.
5 more minutes.
Yeah, I understood.
Yeah.
So now I have saved this one. You can see this. If you go to, of course, what I did was yeah. When you click on that one, it will give you a game. You can see that they are falling down. Of course, and there some are missing for odd and game and all. One is missed. So it is just a beta level of game. So now further, just it is not stopping. Please give another code. So what I want to say is that, so making this type of codes may not be that much of easy. So I can say that make use of these codes, and that will be very helpful for you. And at the same time, non-coders of teachers also can use this model for making of games for you. And coming for preparing educational games, that's what I told. If you want to prepare a game, which I have shown in the previous one, so just get the idea like that. I want to prepare, a game for even number and odd number. Give some ideas. It will give you some ideas. Take the idea which you like most. Just put it and turn that into and just choosing idea for this one. And what shall it you can do that? Turn the HTML code. Just previously I told. Copy that HTML code into a notepad and save as HTML, and turn that and see whether it is working or not. Once again, say what is the trouble you got, and once again run those things. So I can say that I have created so many games related to my class, where the ZPH Nanginarapadu I have created, and children are enjoying those games. I can really say that I say thanks to this Perplex.AI. Now, so this is how I conclude my session. This is Pokuri Srinivasa Rao, working
Right,
in
sir.
High School, Nanginarapadu.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so
that's it.
much, sir, for that presentation, for the demonstration on Perplexity.AI. We have received one question, and I want to ask you, are there any limitations of using this AI tool?
Yeah. So the limitations of using AI tool is that free models, what I use is a free. Suppose if you have, if you want to have, more like that, you want to have full papers from the citations, and suppose more games, if you want to have, create games and all, then we need to have pro version for lesson planning, and this one, it is free. So for the first 3 months, all features are free. And I already told you, for some SIM users, I don't want to tell the SIM name. For them, it is 1 year free. Of course, you all might be knowing that. So I found this is exactly useful for teachers and students to use.
Right, sir. So there is one more question. What are some potential applications of Perplexity.AI in the classroom when it comes to enhancing critical thinking of students?
Yeah. So what I found about the critical thinking of this one, in my session I told about the out of box thinking.
Yeah.
So take a topic of this one. So ask a prompt like that. So for example, electromagnetism, or take some Indian economy, whatever it may be. So ask them what would be the critical thinking questions of it one. then it will give you some critical think questions, and you can ask why it is critical.
Right.
So and this is how we can improve critical thinking. That's what I found.
Okay, and so what I have gathered from this entire presentation is that it can be used to solve complex problems and challenges as well, and it also encourages peer learning, right? Because when we have diverse learners coming from different backgrounds, having diverse learning styles, I think this tool is extremely helpful to make them involved and to make them absorb the concept really fast, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So, sir, now it's almost time for me to wrap up this session over here. Whatever questions we have received so far, you have already answered them during your demonstration, so I won't be taking them. But I must thank you for your contribution to the session and for making us understand this tool in such a nice and simplified manner. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
So viewers, now it's time for me to wrap up this session over here. Of course, it came to you under our webinar series on educational tools, and today we talked about Perplexity.AI. If you have some more questions, you can always email them to us. But for the moment, this is a wrap from our site. And before I leave, it's time for me to tell you some more details, yes, some more informations. Let's talk about the textbooks first. Textbooks for grade 4 and 7 are now available on Amazon, Flipkart and NCERT website. Please purchase them from there and take a look at the schedule. In a short while from now, you can watch our session Sahyog, where we will be talking about overcoming fear of failure. Rest of the programs you can watch on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, now taking leave of you. You please stay tuned for more educational content on our channels. Thank you. Namaskar.